Okay, let's kick things off. When you hear Lithuania, you probably picture, well, a small, modern Baltic nation, right? You kind of need to flip that script entirely.
Yeah, completely.
We're doing a deep dive today into the history of the Grand Duchy of Lithuania, this sprawling medieval empire. Honestly, it was once the largest state in Europe.
It's incredible, stretching from the Baltic all the way down to the Black Sea.
Exactly.
And understanding that huge historical footprint, well, that's really the mission here, isn't it? To give you the shortcut to why Lithuania in 2025 is such a unique, formidable place to visit.
And where do we even start? Maybe with that initial act of defiance.
I think so. The fact that Lithuania was the last bastion of paganism in Europe, they were worshiping Perkunas, the thunder god,
right,
long after everyone else had converted, that tells you something right away.
That resistance definitely shaped them. I mean, the Grand Duchy itself, the GDL, it was basically forged in the 13th century because they were under attack from crusading knights.
Constant pressure, yeah.
And this is where the strategy comes in. King Mindaugas, the founder, he needed legitimacy, right? So around 1250, he converts to Roman Catholicism.
Tactically, very tactical.
It wasn't about faith, was it? It was pure politics to get the Pope's backing and the crown. Genius, really.
Absolutely. Political genius. And that kind of shrewd thinking, it carries through. So if Mindaugas founded it, then Vytautas the Great, he's the national hero.
He is. Everyone knows Vytautas.
Under him, the GDL hit its absolute peak size. And crucially, he led the victory at the Battle of Grunwald in 1410.
A massive, decisive win against the Teutonic Knights.
Huge! But here's a paradox, isn't it? The empire grows so big, expanding into Slavic lands, that the state, named for Lithuanians, ends up with ethnic Lithuanians as, like, a ruling minority.
And Ruthenian, which is sort of the ancestor of Belarusian and Ukrainian.
Exactly. That became the de facto official language for a lot of things.
Which is fascinating. It explains the connections and also the distinctions today, I guess.
It does. That multi-ethnic past is key. Okay, so connecting this powerful history to, well, the traveler experience.
Yeah.
You can taste it, literally.
Right, the food. You can't run an empire or just survive those winters without some serious food. Let's talk Cepelinai.
Ah, yes, the zeppelins.
These big sort of oblong potato dumplings, they look a bit like zeppelins, hence the name, usually stuffed with meat.
And served with spriguche, that incredible sauce of fried bacon bits and sour cream. So hearty.
Pure comfort food. But then for summer, you get the complete opposite.
Oh, Šaltibarščiai, the cold beetroot soup.
The color. It's this shocking, brilliant pink.
It really is. It's visually stunning, made with kefir, beets, other veggies. It's super refreshing.
But the way it's served is the kicker, isn't it? This ice-cold soup.
Always served with a side of hot boiled or fried potatoes.
The contrast, hot and cold, is amazing.
It really wakes you up. And for drinks, you have to mention Midas.
Mead, the ancient stuff. Made from honey and water, fermented.
The national drink. And historically, it got better and better with age. People would age it for, like, decades.
Waiting for a kid's wedding day or something.
Exactly. Imagine tasting something laid down 50 years before.
Incredible. Okay, so from food that builds strength, let's talk about places that show strength, the historical sites versus, say, nature.
Good transition. You absolutely must see Trakai Island Castle.
Oh, it's iconic. That red brick Gothic castle on the lake.
On Lake Galva, yeah. It feels like a fairy tale fortress. And it was Vytautas the Great's main spot.
And while you're in Trakai, you have to try Cepelinai.
Yes, the pastries from the Karaim community.
They're this Turkic-speaking minority Vytautas brought over centuries ago. Still there.
A living link to the Grand Duchy's reach. Amazing pastries, too.
So good. Okay, contrast that castle with the coast. The Curonian Spit, cuisine.
A totally different kind of wonder. It's this incredibly long, thin sand dune peninsula, like 98 kilometers long.
Just a sliver of sand between the Baltic Sea and the Curonian Lagoon.
UNESCO World Heritage Site.
Yeah.
And it has the Parnetes Dune. People call it the Lithuanian Sahara. These massive shifting sand dunes. It's breathtaking.
So, pulling it all together, what's a takeaway for someone thinking about Lithuania?
It's this story of resilience, strategic thinking, fierce fighting when needed, but also this deep cultural perseverance.
Right. Converting for politics, expanding an empire, holding on to identity.
And resisting peacefully, too. Which brings us to maybe the final thought we should leave people with.
Yeah, what's that?
The Hill of Crosses. near Aioliai.
Ah, yes. Powerful place.
It's just this hill covered in hundreds of thousands of crosses, tiny ones, huge ones. During the Soviet occupation, it became this symbol of quiet defiance.
Because the Soviets kept trying to destroy it, didn't they? They bulldozed it multiple times.
Repeatedly. And every single time, under the cover of darkness, Lithuanians would just go back and plant more crosses. More and more. It's this incredible, stubborn testament to faith, identity, and peaceful resistance. Maybe that image, that quiet defiance, that's the perfect final reflection on Lithuania's really deep and complex soul.